Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. We're in the shave den. It's time for another shave. This is going to be a Veterans Day shave, and it's going to be basically a basic shave. We're going back to a DE razor, some simple Arko soap, an EverReady brush, and one of my favorite aftershaves of all time, Obsession by Calvin Klein. Discovered this in the 80s, and you know, I have the cologne, I have the aftershave, and you can't get the aftershave anymore. So I use this sparingly for special occasions. All right, well, happy Veterans Day, everybody. Thank you all to all the veterans who have served, and thank you so much for your service. I don't think we would be here without you. My father, he actually served in World War II. My grandfather served in World War I. My father-in-law, he is a Vietnam veteran, and my Uncle Paul, who's coming over this Friday, also a Vietnam veteran. So in my family, I've got a lot of people to thank. God, all my relatives in England, Uncle Tom, RAF in Burma. I've got a lot of veterans to thank. So thank you all for serving. I appreciate it. I know we probably wouldn't be here in the world without all of your sacrifices and service. So with that, we're going to do a basic shave today. I'm going back to one of the razors I haven't used in, 3 years. This is the Gillette Milord razor. And unlike the other Gillettes that have kind of date codes on them, I can't find the date code on this twist to open Milord razor. It's circa the 40s. It's either pre-World War II or shortly after World War II, but they do not have the usual lettering underneath on this one. It is a gold-plated super speed twist to open razor. Gold-plated. They used real gold back in those days to plate these, and except for a little wear on the handle here where it's been held, they've held up pretty good. So this is really a back-to-basics shave. So I'm going to be using this today. And for your information, I picked this up years ago on eBay. They're still out there. It's nice to find one in the original container. They used to put a little pride in, look at that, kind of leather wrapped. They'd put a lot of pride into their razors back in those days. And they're lasting 75, 80 years later. So, you know, very good. I'm going to use Arko. I used this in a previous shave. I kind of brushed over it. This is kind of very simple soap, very popular soap, barbershop soap. I was going to use this, but I'll save that for another time. This is probably a little more popular. I'm going to be using the restored EverReady. Is it a C10? I think it's a C10. Anyway, restored EverReady brush. If you haven't seen the video of this, this actually has some pachinko balls inside of it. I restored this brush, rebuilt it, polished it, put some weight in it, and that video is pretty interesting. If you're interested, just look up Kensurfs restoration or Kensurfs brush restoration. It took 2 videos to do it, but I did restore it, and it is a nice vintage brush. And I'm going to put that in the crystal skull right here. These are probably available at Home Goods now because Halloween is over. You're probably going to find these crystal skulls there. And if you're looking, it's a crystal skull candle holder. All right, the only thing I've got to do is get me some of my Wilkinson sword Gillette blades. Got them right here. These are from India. We're going to use this. So welcome to the Shave Den. I know I've been doing a lot of videos lately with up-and-coming products and hot lather dispensers and new razors and everything. So it's nice to come back to basic wet shaving. But I do like presenting you all of those items that are available that I was not aware about. And I do have a razor on the way. I've ordered one. It's coming in. It's a DE razor. I've seen Paul H. Films do a review on it. It's a very inexpensive razor coming in under 20 bucks, right around 15 bucks. They're on Amazon. Don't want to give it away yet, but when it arrives, I'm going to do that. It's almost like a supermarket shave razor. So no more $200 razors, $300 razors, $100 razors. This one is coming in the right price packet. Let's see if it performs. But until then, let's go to one that probably cost $4 or $3 back in the day. The Gillette Milord Razor. Yeah. Man. And I think I like this razor so much because it reminds me of one of my favorite modern razors. This is the Mercure 34G. It's well worn. In fact, I think I ordered this from Pasteur's years ago after Joe from Queens previewed one. I've talked about that before, but this is one of my favorite current razors. And I can see definite resemblance to the Milord. All right. So, just came out of the shower. I know someone's going to say, we usually, shave before the shower, but I'm doing a TV or a YouTube show for you, so I had to shower first. All right. Let's wet the face. My father's out celebrating Veterans Day today, golfing, my father-in-law. He is out in Hemet. He's on the golf links right now, and then he's going around to those restaurants that offer free lunches or free something for veterans. So him and his veteran buddies are going out for the free food today. And man, after 20 years in the Marines, you deserve it, sir. You deserve it. All right. Arko. Classic stuff. Classic stuff. I did have a lot of stuff to preview, and I've got 2 new soaps coming up to preview from PAA. So there's some modern stuff still out there, but it's nice to just come back and do this. There we go. You guys have a good weekend? I took yesterday off, Monday. It's Tuesday today, official Veterans Day. State of California has a holiday on that day, as do a lot of the feds. Went to the movies, saw Predator Badlands. Saw it Friday with my brother, and since my son-in-law couldn't go and my father-in-law couldn't go Friday, I got to see it again on Saturday. So I saw it twice. And was it worth seeing twice? I say yes. Very good movie. Man, this Arko soap is very amazing. Very slick. Goes on good. I could really go crazy whipping up a lather of this. But for me, I like the thin soap. All right. Early 40s, late 40s, Milord. Nice feedback. Very nice feedback. Yeah, my Uncle Tom from Southern England, from Romford. Yeah, he was in the Burma Star, World War II. He was repairing the Spitfires in Burma. And I guess they had Rolls-Royce engines. So a pretty darn good mechanic. And he, after the war, parlayed that working for Ford Motor Company in England and retired from there. Smooth as silk. After all these years, smooth as silk. My Uncle Reuben was in the RAF. Man, got a lot of people on my British side who served in the military, but again, World War II, you really, you had to, and you had to avoid the bombs. I always hear the stories my mom used to tell me about having to go to the bomb shelters in Newcastle. So, man, the Luftwaffe, they really like to drop those bombs. And because of the RAF, I think England was successfully deterring that invasion. There we go. We need another good World War II movie. We haven't seen one in a while. My favorite, Kelly's Heroes, man. All of those movies that Alistair McLean or somebody did, like A Bridge Too Far I liked. I liked The Dirty Dozen. But Kelly's Heroes is one of my favorite movies. I used to watch it almost every year when it would come on ABC TV before VCRs were invented. They would come during the baseball playoffs, and I'd watch The Dirty Dozen, Where Eagles Dare, Kelly's Heroes, some good stuff. Got a nick, tiny nick, see it? Now it's authentic shave. Now it's an authentic shave. Man, still works good. Let's hang it up here to dry before I put it in the box. Let's rinse off a bit. There we go. My wife's preparing for our daughter's baby shower this weekend. So she's out there making baby boxes and displays and flowers and all that stuff. So I got a little time, to come in and do a shave and hang out with you guys, which is always nice. Now, man, Obsession and Eternity. They are probably my two favorite scents of all time. Put a little in the hand. Oh man, it came out a lot. Oh, there's the nice burn. Oh, love the burn. Oh, and there's that smell. And actually, my wife doesn't mind these. She kind of, she says they're dated. You think about Obsession and Eternity, you're thinking of the 80s. But I really enjoy them. And it's good to put them on. And this is just a basic, fun shave. The way it should be. I don't have anything coming out. Or people have nothing coming out. Well, they do. There's some soaps coming out. We'll get to them, as we always do. But it's nice to go back to a DE razor. And you're right, I was doing cartridge razors. I was doing track 2. I was doing new style razors. Now we're back to the basics. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Veterans Day. Thank a veteran if you know one. I really appreciate all you veterans. Thank you so very much for serving. And I look forward to doing another shave with you very, very soon. Till then, stay safe.